Hello, good evening everyone. Welcome back to my YouTube channel. Members, today I want us to start with Microsoft Word. I want us to start with Microsoft Word for beginners. I know most of you have not yet used computers. Yeah, you might have dealt with computers, but maybe for other purposes, but not for serious business. So if you want to get used to Microsoft Word, you just come and open your application. For example, mine is here, Word, and you can write everything you want to write in Word. For me, I want just to show you how you can deal with the adjustments once you're done with writing. Maybe a lecturer has told you he wants you to write a certain letter or a certain document, then you use these tools to create a difference into your work. So once you're done writing your work like this, maybe they have told you to give it maybe a font size of like 14. You just come and look for font size, just choose 14 where it is. I think you can look at my work increasing. So once you have given it a font size, you also have to give it a style. You give it a style. Just come and select everything here, Control A. Then you come under styles. Maybe they have given you a specific style they want you to use. You can choose this one, Arial Black. I see how it looks like. But for me, and in most cases, they always recommend Times New Roman when you're doing what you call official documents. So you can see that my work is changing, is becoming a bit beautiful compared to how it was initially. So they can tell you to justify, whereby you can justify like everything starts at the same line and also the other side ends at the same line. We can do it in different ways. You can select everything. You can say Control A, select everything, then you can look for the button justify here. I think you guys can see that there is a button justify here. You can click on that tab or can just use shortcut. You say Control J. When you click on Control J, you look that everything on my document ends on the same side. They have started from the same line and also they end at the same line. Therefore, you can also give spacing. You see, these things are too congested. Then you can just select everything, Control A. Then you come on this icon here, this drop down arrow. You drop down, then you choose which spacing you want. In most cases, the recommended spacing is always 1.5. So when you select 1.5, you see that things are changing. Maybe they have told you to add a footer, to insert a footer on your document. You come and click on insert, then you look for where the footer is. The footer and the header, they are here. Therefore, you can add a footer. If you want to add a footer, you just select which type do you want. Maybe I prefer this one. I can add a footer. I can add something, anything you feel like you want to use. Maybe your name. You can put the name David there. Then you just come and close. The footer has already gone. It has already gone there. Then you can also come and insert a header. Which style do you want? Maybe I wish to have this one. Then you come and type your header. I can say maybe first time notes. First time notes. That's my header. Just double click here for it to remain there. So you have both a header and a footer onto my document. They can tell you maybe go ahead and add a watermark. Watermark is very, very important if you are starting with Word. How do you add the watermark into your document? You have to come and look for the design button, the design tab. You click on design tab, then you come this side towards the right, you see watermark. You select down to choose. You can choose from these ones which are already existing, or you can click on custom watermark. I just click on custom watermark. Once you're done with clicking on custom watermark, you can choose. If your watermark is a picture, you can click here and you'll be able to select that picture. If it is just a word, you just click here under text. Then you come and look for where the word ASAP is, text. It is in line with text. You just remove it. You put the word you want to use for your watermark. Maybe I want to use Akiki as my watermark. Then you choose how you want your watermark to appear, either horizontal or diagonal. In most cases, diagonal is the best. Then once everything is okay, you can drop down to choose the color of your watermark. Which color do you want your watermark to appear in? I can use this one, which is not too bright. Then I say apply. And once everything is okay, I close. You can look at my document with the watermark in it quickly. You can also go ahead and give your document borders and page color. It is still within the same button design. You come and click on borders. Once you have clicked on the borders, then you can select which borders do you want to use. Maybe you want to use this one, or you want to use this black border. If you don't want that one, you can drop down and you choose multiple of them. You can choose any. If it's a love letter, you can choose the heart. But for me, I prefer these ones which are not too, I don't want to customize it. Then I will come and use these ones which are not too bright. I will use that one, then I say okay. And I think you can see that my document now is put under the border. It is put under the border. I can change that border to any border that you want. If you want to go ahead and add the page color, maybe you can choose any color you'd wish to come up with. There are very many colors here depending on whom are you writing to. So you can choose a green. It might be, if I can go with this one, then I would also need to change the border, page border, so that they can match with my color. Let me see, I can choose this which has double, it still remains black. Oh, I can come down and choose a border which is having some white in it, so that it can match with my, yeah, I can choose this. I think you can see how beautiful our document becomes. So once everything is done, you can save your work. You come on file, then you go to save as, then you come on browser, then you can name your work, maybe my first document. You can name it as first document. You click on folder, which folder do you want to use to save it to. Maybe I want to save in the folder HTML. I just select the folder HTML, I open, then I click save. And once I close here, when I look for my folder HTML, my folder HTML is here. When I click on it once, then I go to open, I expect to find my file first document here, which is this one. I can just double click on it to open. And if you double click on it, it will open like this. You'll be able to find your letter there. You'll find your letter with all the designs you have inserted in it, which is already there. So I would wish not to keep this recording so long, being our very first class. We can stop here, then tomorrow we shall add on something else. When by the end of this week, I think all of us we shall be well conversant with using Microsoft Word. Thank you. Can have a nice day. Thank you so much.